All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going way beyond the decks to figure out what it actually takes to build a real, sustainable career as a DJ. And spoiler alert, it's about so much more than just having a killer track selection.
I mean, you've been there, right? You're watching a local DJ who is just on another level. The technical skill is insane, the transitions are seamless, the whole floor is shaking, and you're just standing there thinking, how is this person not headlining festivals? It feels like a total mystery, but the answer is surprisingly simple and honestly it has very little to do with their talent.
And there it is. That's the hard truth of this whole thing. The music industry, and especially the DJ world, it's not some perfect system where the most skilled person just automatically wins. If it was, festival lineups would probably look a whole lot different. The reality is, being good at what you do, that's just the price of entry. That's the starting line. So if it's not a lack of talent, then what is it? Well, we're going to break down the 5 biggest reasons that unbelievably skilled DJs often just fail to build a career. Because in a scene that's this overcrowded, strategy is what separates the weekend warrior from the touring pro. Okay, so these are the 5 silent career killers right here. First, having no clear brand. You're just another DJ. Then, poor networking. You don't know the right people. A lack of consistency. You're not showing up regularly. A weak online presence. You're basically invisible. And maybe the biggest trap of all, just thinking your raw talent is going to be enough to get you noticed. Look, the bottom line is that your skill might get you in the door, but it's your strategy that keeps you in the room. Now, let's make a really important shift in how we're thinking about this. To really succeed, you have to stop thinking like a DJ for a second and start thinking like the person who actually books you. What does a promoter or a club owner really care about? This right here, this shows the huge disconnect. While you're at home obsessing over the perfect beat match, a promoter is asking a totally different set of questions. They're thinking, can this person keep a crowd engaged all night? Are they professional? Are they going to be on time? Are they reliable? And maybe most importantly, are they marketable? Can I use their name to sell tickets and fill this room? See, they aren't just booking a technician. They are booking a complete, reliable package. So, we've laid out all the problems. Now let's talk about the solutions. This is the playbook. These are the actionable strategies that can take you from just a talented hobbyist to a career professional.
First up, you have to build your brand. This is all about defining what makes you different. What's your signature sound? Do you have a unique fusion of genres? This has to show up in everything you do. Your music, your logo, your promo photos. The goal is simple. Be instantly recognizable.
Number 2, and this one is huge. You have to master the art of networking. And I don't just mean spamming promoters with your SoundCloud links. I'm talking about building genuine relationships. Go to shows, support other DJs, actually meet people, collaborate. These connections, these are the real currency of the music industry. Third, you have to create a steady stream of content. Your audience and the people who might book you, they need to see and hear you even when you're not playing a live gig. We're talking regular mixes, clips from your sets, some behind-the-scenes stories. This is the stuff that keeps you visible and builds your community online. And that brings us to the importance of playing the long game. You gotta be patient. Instead of chasing that one massive, life-changing gig, focus on building real, solid momentum. You know, a local residency where you play regularly is way more valuable in the long run. It sharpens your skills, it builds you a following, and it proves you're reliable. Small, steady gigs are the foundation of a big career. And finally, strategy number 5, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Relying only on club gigs is it's risky. The most successful modern DJs build multiple streams of income. We're talking music production, teaching lessons, streaming, even selling merch. This creates financial stability and it takes a ton of pressure off. So let's bring this all together for the final takeaway. The biggest mindset shift you have to make is from focusing only on your skill to focusing on building an actual career. Believe me, they are 2 very, very different things. I want to leave you with this quote because it just sums everything up perfectly. Your talent might be absolutely world-class, but if nobody knows you exist, it just doesn't matter. The real challenge isn't getting good, it's getting seen. And that's the question I want you to walk away with. Honing your craft is absolutely essential, but it's only one piece of a much bigger puzzle. So take a look at your own journey and ask yourself, are you just practicing a skill, or are you strategically building a career? Because the answer to that question is going to define your future.